True story. These four walls are known to stare, bend, and drive a man to the border of insanity while zipping his integrity in the empty of a body bag. But these four walls are mere accomplices to the murder of his slaughtered marriage arrangement. These walls haven't tracked this man for 4 days, just waiting on his date of expiration. Now, some call it savage separation, but this last day just happens to fall on his anniversary. With a memory of I do, it slices like blades through his brain, and he replays it over and over in his head until memory is suicide. So for hours, he lies and hides behind these four walls, being crushed by the space that separates him from the four pale white mirrors that reflect the shame he's become. Wall one, it shows the darker side of him, where there's no eyes, no face or emotion. It's just a silhouette of disaster captured in this blank of a page, perpetrating as a wall. Over hangs a framed picture of bleeding ears bounded by wedding rings inside of a broken jaw, entitled Silence Kills Them All, swinging more still than his shadow, which appears more of a hollow corpse outlined in chalk, pinned in the elegance of his wife's divorce signature. Now, wall two, it reveals a small window that if it glanced view to his soul, it would show the whisper of a woman in his ear behind this window latch shut, glass bust by her promise of trust, while her scissored hands hold a cut rope tied around his feet, saying, "Baby, you're safe, just jump." It will reveal a hole in the wall no bigger than that hole in the side of his head that heard the news, that tunneled the hole to his heart, big enough to drive a car through, big enough to stick a gun to, big enough to say I do and truly mean it. You see, these walls are closing in every passing minute. With wall three, he should take precaution before walking into the entrance of this walk-in closet. And Wiley found 5 days ago a name too humble for his pride to pronounce, a picture of his wife and this man too recent to convince himself he has no secrets. Seeing visions of the man next door infiltrating this room, her tongue through his flesh, her lust and his bones. Her bones become unsteady, his pockets become too heavy, him boning. His wife brings the logic that this is what she meant by her skeletons in the closet. This honesty has this small room taped in yellow caution ribbons. His murdered pride and 2 skeletons still remain, can still smell the stench of death, sex, and breath seeping from under the closet door to the cold bed he's planted himself in these 4 days. But this fourth wall is the solution to it all. It's the exit from this gate of hell, the entrance to this doorway of life, because this room is slowly eating this man alive. The night, the room, the honeymoon, the I do is here. In this room, it sees these walls, his reflection, his life, his wife, these memories that slice like blades through his brain, these barricades is lethal. A fly couldn't survive on these walls, so when duty calls, he pulls that 4-5 out of concealment and paints each wall with the love he had for his wife. The night she came to serve his divorce papers saw a sight that only these 4 walls could see. He was murdered, and the 4th of 3, Daniel Portman, rest